shut up and get your fork. And burn away that regal cape and let's get to this then. I had no idea you had all these capes to spare. Must have a whole entire storage chamber full of them.
Your mockery of me may temporarily embolden you, but achieves nothing useful in the end. There's no escaping. Ungrateful.
Bye. In the name of Hades. The sun.
Zagreus?
It's me.
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think. But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
No, he's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there, ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt, and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
I just don't know, my son. Olympus is behind me. And the underworld... I cannot imagine I would be very welcome there after all this time.
But you are the queen. Yeah.
What?
Resolved the trouble with the satyrs yet?
Hail, Prince.
Be on your way, Zagreus. I have an audience with Lord Hades in a moment. An inquiry into my recent act.
What are you worried about, Than?
Recently, I'm not so sure.
Achilles, if a friend of yours were in need of assistance, but the only way you could assist them was to somehow change the terms of an ancient pact Father probably forced on them, what would you do?
I would be very careful, above all. Do you understand, lad? I would not wish to make things any worse. How many pacts such as the one you're thinking of are buried back in the administrative chamber there? Even your father can't keep track. Although, perhaps Nyx can.
Nyx, you're right. She knows every...
Just watch yourself.
Father changed the blasted lock already.
Off limits, I'm afraid.
Don't think I'm welcome in there.
Keep out of there, I said.
There's a good boy. Thought you'd like...
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received...
Father, have you ever considered that Orpheus might be much better as a court musician if you permitted him to see his...
I have considered many possibilities, boy. And I trust Orpheus considered many possibilities before he signed away his rights to see his so-called muse when once he invaded my...
So you're forcing him to stay here for eternity just because he signed a contract with you?
Contracts with me are binding, until such time as they dig themselves out of the archives and tear themselves up.
Who knows?
Hello.
I always meant to ask you, Orpheus. Where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her and to...
It certainly paid off. Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you...
She did she?
Meg's in the spotlight. What's for breakfast? Use them wisely, my friend. What's for sale? Fair and square. Can maybe use some rest.
Oh, hey, you brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great.
Sure. It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This looks to be an excellent investment, contractor. Go on and make it so.
I cannot concentrate with you about.
I can do better. Now we're talking.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected.
Going as fast as I can, you hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly, without drawing the notice of those labeled.
You better not give me away, old...
Suggest you hurry in there, lad.
Sorry.
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first. As when the prince simply...
Oh, gods.
Get on with your responsibilities.
Security reports concerning failed escape attempts from Tartarus require timely verification and official... Records of expired house contractor renovations line a desk in the administrative chamber, though the prince has absolute... Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need to be verified. Ahem. The often failing prince attempts to sort the road. The hard-laboring shades responsible for the administration of...
Oh, come on.
That is...
The relaxation-loving prince never paid suitably enough attention to... But...
Doesn't make any sense.
A careful record must be kept of all expenses paid.
Enough, boy. Wrap it up.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative need. I never.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with...
Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this work.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry.
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my...
At least I can't be late for that job anymore. I'm wide awake. It's locked.
No use in...
Say, Skelly, how'd you get here?
Oh, you know, just kind of zapped right in like Papa lets us do.
I meant, how did you get to the realm of the dead in the first place? Lord Hermes whisked you...
Oh, well, that's a little personal, don't you think, boyo?
Twin fists of Malphon. Our strength combined surely cannot be stopped. Ready, Malphon? Skelly, while I know your services have already been paid in full, your sources ought to know you've been doing an excellent job. So much so I wanted to give you this.
Is that a vintage bottle of ambrosia, pal? I never even thought I'd get to try a thing like that. I mean, what am I here? You know what? I want you to have this. To symbolize our friendship and in case...
Skelly, mate, you really shouldn't have. Do you have any idea how hard to find this is? New one there. Rib, this one's for you.
Anytime you want to stop there, boyo.
Not here.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Grant me the aspect of Talos.
Almost felt that. Oh, hi.
I'm through with Father's dirty work. Lady Aphrodite.
Something has stirred within your heart, dearest.
More witches. Look what I found. Nothing. What else is there? Someone will like this. Going in.
The charms of Goddess Aphrodite are upon you unmistakably. Although I shall be curious to see if her command over one's sense of love shall have any effect beneath the earth. Son of Hades.
something here, man.
Cheers to that. I can take it. In the name of Hades.
Son of Hades.
You're on a break again.
Hey, sir.
Why bother? Oh my, you're really giving that to me there, Prince?
You better believe it, sir. Now you...
Hey, Your Highness, anything the matter, or just passing through? Happy that we get...
Sisyphus, don't take this the wrong way, but why are you helping?
Come now, Prince Ed. That's just the way I am. Besides, you're not your father. Certainly, Highness.
Cheers, mate.
Godspeed and all.
Delicious. Better blessing. Better. How about another?
You shall pay for that. Incompetence.
Finally. Excellent. Come on up. Looks like a knucklehead. I'll take this one.
face the Furies.
Oh, hi.
Red blood. You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit...
I never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like...
That's that then.
The curse of chaos has been lifted.
You're not permitted to leave.
Which to choose?
Should help.
Till next time, Tartarus. Hot up here. See that, Malphon? Malphon grows stronger.
Heard you got through pretty quick last time. Not bad, not bad.
Do not so much as think about it. Damnable fools!
Mine now.
right along.
Nymph to be manipulated, dearest. I expect
She won't let us go.
I aimed at her, I guess.
jealousy go hand in hand.
This ought to help for sure. Barge of death again, huh? There we go.
what I need. Come and get it. Got you. It's brilliant. There. You want to go? It's Lady Demeter. It's freezing. Got to hold nice and still. Not quite. That one's regenerating. go, Malphon. Soul catchers. I accept this message. Look who. Back. Veiled in darkness.
Got your hands on Malphon, the Twin Fists, I see. No ordinary weapon. Prone to fits of savagery quite unbecoming.
regenerating. Nothing left here.
Looks like yours.
How about another? Should come in useful.
Our sworn enemy. I always shall rise up to... Prepare yourself.
Please shut it for a bit.
Enjoy the rest of your existence, Shades. Cheers. What's with the air up here? Use the rod of fishing there. Got a bite. Another scuffer. Try this way. Whoa. Not yet. For Charon. Got to keep searching. I can use this. It's no use. Take it. Found it already. Cerberus can never get enough of this stuff. Your wisdom guide me. One and say to Zack, come... In the name of Hades. I can leave or explore more tunnels. eat. Should be able to get back through here. Why not? Ashamed of me.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts.
Bye for now, boy. You still don't understand.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me within the Earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame. Including you.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again. You're serious?
Go. Before I reconsider. Not this time.
Goodbye, Father. Mother? Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me. Rather than return the customary way.
Join you? But... wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any...
I'm still alive, but...
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage. last king, your last king.
We're here.
We're here.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates! I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Persephone,
Cerberus, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am...
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing.
I know. Why? Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for Ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, but...
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the...
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn other...
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father, then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started?
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. And together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld. I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this. That's unfortunate.
Prince. The Queen is back. You did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And...
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and...
And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better.
Thank you.
Oh! Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying? And that you'll be
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like...
Well, you know what that means, don't you? Compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye!
Bye. Hey, welcome. Can't do it.
You know your father's rules.
Cease with your endless snooping.
Greetings.
Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
We don't.
You hung the painting where I...
Yes. Cooking's one way to pass the time. I'm much obliged. Greetings, broker. Hey, Meg. Look.
I'll see to it this contraband is put away at once. Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
Thanks.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official. The garden's always open now.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
Hello. Persephone, the Queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin.
Together, let us find out.
Sounds good. Hey, mate. Here.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend. And so, in turn, I have a gift for you.
You're too kind, mate. Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse. It was a most productive time.
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think.
Access to the administrative chamber, huh? I think we'll go with this. Father always said if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it.
Do not touch anything again in the administrative chamber.
No time to rest. Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big, tough guy like you.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances. Were he
How dare you, sir? Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment.
Oh, Mother, thank you.
Cease this, boy.
Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little...
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course, but no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away.
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
Never thought I'd come back here again.
The cool, purified waters of the Styx are available in limitless supply to all servants of the god of the...
The job's #1 perk. No thanks.
The administrative chamber's ever-working shades remain utterly dedicated to their thankless toil.
Everybody hang in there. Let's see how I'm doing. All my boons. Weapon records. Aspects of my weapons. No problem. Simple. That definitely came to pass.
Lady Aphrodite, showing me favor.
Guess I have been rather busy as of late. Be stronger. I have no more darkness. Looking good. Not even tired, thanks.
What's the good word? What do I look like, pal?
A new addition to the old collection.
happened. I can't.
Yes.
Got to reload.
Wow. Let me see into your past.